Good morning everyone! Welcome to a new video here on Let's Walk Around Stockholm. Another day, another walk, and I think you know it by now because we are at walk number 404, I think. Yes, and in front of us we can see the iconic Stockholm City Hall, which is one of the most, if not the most famous building in Stockholm. If you go to Google and you search for Stockholm and you go to images, there's like a 90% chance you see this or Gamla Stan, or maybe Globen, that's the other one. So it's time for a new walk. It's quite close to Central Station, which is over there, and there on the other side we have a newer Stats. It's kind of where I was walking with a live stream with Olof the other day. So you kind of got the highway going straight next to Gamla Stan, but that's not where we're going today. We're gonna go here under the bridge, or it's not really a bridge, basically under the road. That's where we're going, along the water here, and maybe we have a quick look at the actual city hall, and then we're gonna walk straight ahead along the coast, and then we see what we can find here on this wet, cold, what is it, Thursday morning. So yeah, I'm gonna put this online tomorrow, because today it is finally time for the walk with Lynn and Olof and Neil. So that was lots of fun. We recorded that yesterday, so yeah, I'm really curious what you guys think about it. Let me know. So yeah, here you got the signs, Kungsholmen, City Hall and Stadshuset that way. It is not really like raining, but it's very wet in the air. It's like damp. So it has rained a little bit during the night. You can see still a bit of puddles here and there. But the good news is, this morning when I was walking the kids to school, finally the spring cleaning has started, at least in Sollentuna. They're removing all the so-called grus, those small gravel stones that you see everywhere in Stockholm. Because the reason they do it now is because they wait until it's wet. So they were waiting until it was raining during the night, and then in the morning, 7 a.m. the spring cleaning crew from the city comes and removes all the gravel. And the reason they do it on a day like this is because when it's completely dry and they do the sweeping of all the sandstones or the gravel, it gets really dusty in the air. So that's why they do it. So yeah, we got Central Station basically over there. Well, actually the first thing you see there is the city terminal, which is like the bus terminal. You can take the bus to the airport, you can take the bus to the south or the north or the west, basically to any other place in Sweden. But if you go long distance, I can actually recommend the train. I think the train is more comfortable than the bus. So yeah, if you're, for example, going to, I don't know, Malmö, Gothenburg, other places, yeah, train is faster and more convenient, if you ask me. I'm not sure about the prices. I think sometimes the bus has a good deal, and I think some of the buses nowadays have Wi-Fi as well, so it's much better than it used to be. I can really tell when I'm walking with other people, the time goes so fast. My walks automatically become longer because you kind of just end up in, you know, in conversations. Because now when I'm walking by myself, I kind of have to keep the talk going, which is no problem for me, as you all know, because I never stop talking. but still it's a different thing. I mean, I've seen the City Hall many times, but it still impresses me. I really like the way it looks. Okay, let's quickly walk through it. I mean, we're here now, so I might as well check it out. And then, as I said, we just continue walking here along the coast. Let me look at those signs. That's quite funny. It says Vällingby on that sign. Here, look at this. This is so random. I mean, it says Rålambshovsparken, sure, that way, Fridhemsplan, Slussen, the city, and then it says Vällingby. Oh, actually, look. See? They're removing the gravel. Okay. Let's go have a look at the City Hall. I cannot imagine there's going to be many tourists on this cold Thursday morning. Well, actually, it's not that cold, but you know what I mean. Like, oh, I love this statue here. Looks nice. Someone basically hugging a fish. It's a bit awkward, but okay. Why not? It's a statue. I know I've already did a walk here at the City Hall, but as it's such an important building in Stockholm, it's nice to have it also in a video on a different day, I think. My original plan was to go a bit deeper into the suburbs, but then when I was at Central Station I was like, nah, no, not today. So I just went out, I looked around and was like, City Hall, yes, it's been a while, let's check it out. And it never disappoints. Every time I go here I'm like, oh my god, this city is so beautiful. What are you looking at? Probably at her. They're checking each other out. I can feel the sexual tension into the air. From her to him. Alright. Get a room. So, looks nice with the bridge at the back over there. And the tower. Okay, let's go from here because this is not actually a City Hall walk. So let's find our way out. It's not windy today, which is good because when you walk along the coast and it's windy, it gets a bit difficult. Oh, that looks really old school, this door. Oh, this is gonna look nice when it's all green. You can see actually the beginning of the nature coming back to life. Everywhere you see flowers popping up. You see the birds are, oh, I forgot it again. Was it chirping? Yeah. tweeting, chirping, I don't know. Anyway, looks nice. Oh, this is called Hälsans Stig. That's quite nice to show. So Hälsan, that means health. So we are here, and this is called Norr Mälarstrand, and this is like a track going all around Kungsholmen. Well, let's see how far we got. Let's see how the energy levels are today. Let's see how far we got here. I'm probably gonna walk maybe to Rålomshovsparken, aka Rålis, you know, the park under the bridge with the skate park and everything. Nice. So yeah, this is Norr Mälarstrand. It's not a lot of people here today. Sometimes when you go here on the weekends, it's like so many people running, walking their dogs, going for a walk. Like in Sweden, they have a very good system with what is it called? Maternity leave or parental leave? Yeah. Anyway, so when you get kids in Sweden, both the mom and the dad, yeah, well, or the mom and the mom and the dad and the dad. Anyway, the parents, they, you know, they get off work for a few months. So it's really nice. That's why you see so many people with strollers outside, going for walks around the city, because they're on paid leave. In Sweden, you get, it depends on the company, but it's just a general idea. You get 80% of your salary for a certain time. Some people even get 90% or whatever. So yeah, it's a bit too complicated to explain the whole system. But anyway, they have a very good system in place for young parents that get some months off work and can just enjoy their newborn. That's why you see all those people in the cafes during the day, going for walks, and yeah, it's both men and women. So yeah, in that way Sweden is very progressive, not like other countries where they go like, oh, you know, it's just for women. So it's very nice. So I really enjoyed those times myself as well. I was off for a long time from work, and I just enjoyed exploring the city with my children when they were babies, and basically doing the same as what I do now, but just without a camera. But anyway, the whole reason why I said it is because you see so many parents with strollers going up and down here, and that's because they're on paid leave from work. So they're not unemployed, they're getting paid, walking around the city drinking coffees basically. A lot of cool boats here. I think it's a mix. I think some are private owned and some are used. I don't know. I don't think there's fishing boats here, but I don't know exactly how and why they're used, but maybe some of them are just preserved, you know, like, yeah, I simply don't know. To be honest, I just made all of that up. I have no idea what all these boats are for. Oh, that was funny. For a second, I pretended to know that I know what I'm talking about, but yeah, I really don't. And I did not get away with that. But yeah, this looks like a privately owned boat, right? Rebecca. Myself, I tried to sleep on a boat a few times. I don't find that comfortable at all. That's really something you have to get used to. Like we did a few trips many years ago out to the archipelago, aka Skärgården as we call it here, and sleeping over at a little boat, but yeah, I didn't sleep well, I can tell you that. Oh, that's a restaurant. It's called Poke Burger. I know what a poke ball is, although I've never had one, I think. But a poke burger, I don't know. It sounds as a very hipster-ish thing to me. It doesn't sound tempting. Poke burger. Not sure. If anyone has ever had a poke burger, let me know, or if they even know what kind of burger that is. Not sure. This place I've been, that's nice actually. Especially when the weather is nice, the sun is shining, it's a great place to sit and have like a glass of wine or lunch or whatever. So nice. It's funny that the other day I was listening to my own video, which I don't do very often because it's very awkward to listen to your own voice, but anyway. And I say all the time, like, or whatever. I didn't even know I did that. So I go like this and this and this and that, or whatever. It's quite funny. That's apparently a thing I do. But yeah, I don't like to listen too much to my own voice, listening back all these videos, because I get super annoyed. But you know how it is, like I think everyone has that. Your own voice sounds really weird when you listen to it on camera, because it sounds different than you think it does. But yeah, in my case, there's like, I don't know, 100 hours of me talking online. It's also a bit funny. So we just keep on continuing here, enjoying the view at Mälarstrand or Norra. So if you take a right here, you basically come, you go deeper into Kungsholmen. But let's just go straight ahead for a little bit more. On that side you have Rådhuset, and you can go everywhere really. Fridhemsplan, Sankt Eriksplan, you name it. Riddarfjärden båtförsäljning. Ah, okay, so they sell boats over there. Or ships. I never really know the difference between a boat and a ship. Maybe someone can explain exactly the difference. I think a ship is more if you like transport goods to somewhere else. It's more of a ship. I don't know, a cruise. Yeah, cruise ship is a ship. Yeah, you don't say cruise boat. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat can let me know the difference. Oh, this is funny. Look at this. So they have those trash cans, and then they kind of wrapped it with like wooden materials. It's quite funny. Oh, a little park. Oh, nice little house. That's where the gnomes live. Oh, by the way, this makes me think about something. I saw a documentary. Okay, how shall I explain this? Like, I saw a documentary about a theme park in China. But everyone that worked in the theme park, no, actually it was even worse. They did not only work there, I think they actually lived there as well. But everyone was like short. And I don't mean like just a little bit short, like as in little people. I don't know the politically correct term to say it. I don't know if you can say midgets, but anyway, sorry, I don't know the other word. So everyone that worked in the park was a midget, and they stayed in those really small houses. And I thought that was so inhumane. So basically people paid an entrance fee to watch midgets. And they weren't even just living their normal life. No, they were all dressed up like as in like funny outfits, and it was like the really old days in the circus where you went to watch these things. But I thought that was something we stopped like 200 years ago, but apparently in China they still think that's funny. It was so weird, really strange. So yeah, China, if you're watching, stop doing that, please. So disrespectful. And they were interviewing the people as well, and they were like, yeah, we know it's a bit weird, but you know, it's a job. I was like, yeah, well, it is a job, but a weird one. Oh, this looks nice here. See, earlier I was saying about sleeping on a boat. It's this same feeling. It's also this sound you hear. It's like the water. And also the fact that it goes slightly up and down. Yeah, no. I'll skip for next time. Don't really like that. I don't know if you got noticed, but my videos recently got longer. I don't know why, it just happened. Wah, wah. Wah, wah. Actually, today I'm not going to work. I'm just going to take a day off. I decided, so I'm going to meet up a friend later. You know, that's the big advantage of having your own little thing that I do. I have no boss. Nobody tells me you can't do this or that. I get this question all the time. What do you work with, Daniel? You know, for privacy reasons, I don't want to be too specific. But in general, I can say that I work for myself. So I have my own business, and I work both in social media and also a little bit in events. So I'm involved in organizing different events. That's also why I travel a little bit here and there to other countries. And yeah, as a little side hustle, I also work with social media, because, you know, media and events are two things that go hand in hand very well. So that's what I work with. So I do work. YouTube is not my job. It's more of a hobby that I make a little bit of money with. So yeah, maybe one day if the channel keeps growing and I have like 100,000 subscribers, then it's more of a substantial income. But yeah, not at the moment. But it's all good because I enjoy doing it. Just realized I haven't done a word of the day yet. So I have to come up with a word of the day somehow. Let me look around. Alright, maybe a super simple one. Duck, Anka. A-N-K-A. And I think the plural is Ankur with an O. I actually think I said it wrong to Olof yesterday. I said Ankar, but I think it's Ankur. Ducks. Nice, simple word of the day. But you see them everywhere, so it's good to know. I think in general, names of animals are good to know, but I'm not that good at them, I must say. Especially not birds and similar type of animals. So we're slowly arriving here at what's it called? Rålis, the park. But normally I go to Rålis from Fridhemsplan, but now I walked all the way along the coast. So from Central Station, basically, or close to Central Station, to kind of the area of Fridhemsplan, and that's maybe where I will walk to round up the video later on. We'll see how it goes. What kind of plant is this? Not really sure. Well, we got some artwork here, and it looks like we got some kind of animal again. I mean, they could be like either a dog or a dinosaur or anything really. Does it say? It says fabeldjur. Fabeldjur. Is that like a fairy tale animal or something? I don't know. The Dutch word of fabel, a fabeltje, that means like it's like a made up, maybe made up animal. Maybe it means the same in Sweden. I'm not really sure. So for the people that saw my video with Madeleine, it was kind of, I walked somewhere up there. It's so funny, like I remember when I did a similar walk to this, like half year ago. It was like one of my longest walk, and I was like, oh, this is so far. I can't believe I went all the way here, and now I'm walking here and I'm thinking, this was a bit of a short walk. So my perception of walking has changed a lot over the course of last year. I got, without noticing it, I got in way better shape. Like I did not lose any weight, or I didn't gain any weight. I'm still same. I've always had the slim body type, like by nature anyway, but just the fact that I'm walking, talking, holding up the camera for an hour, I do it effortless now. So yeah, I guess I did get in shape anyway without noticing it, which is not that weird because I walk like 10 kilometers a day every day, like 7 days a week. So you know, it gotta help something, you know what I mean? Like, so okay, so here I am at Rålis, but let's take a right here. The only issue is with these long videos is that they take very long time to export in the editing software, and also very long time to upload on YouTube, because like a 40-minute video in 4K 60 frames per second is like 25-30 gigabytes. No, not megabytes, gigabytes. Because I export them in the highest quality possible for YouTube. So yeah. Which means that you get great videos because the quality is super sharp, but my laptop is working not walking, that was the other day's video, full speed for hours to export these files, and then I have to upload them. So I'm not doing this thing anymore where I upload them at a cafe or with free Wi-Fi and things like that, because it just takes all freaking day. So I'm not doing that anymore. All right, let's go back to civilization here between the buildings. Well, the good news is, because it's all wet and damp here, I don't have so much problem with my pollen allergy, like you know, hay fever. Because normally this is the month, like from half April to half May, when it's the worst for me, when the birch is like blossoming. Let's just cross the street here. I know I'm not really supposed to do that, but so yeah, so it's not as bad as it usually is, which is great. Because it's just not nice when I'm like sneezing all the time while walking. Nobody wants that. Trust me, neither do you guys. Up the stairs. This is an unusual walk because so far almost no stairs. And not a pizzeria either, and no sushi, but we haven't arrived to the station yet. So maybe maybe in a few minutes time, let's see. Now I start to understand why, you know, those walkers that inspired me, like Action Kid and Tokyo Explorer and Zambalak and places like that, and people like that, they will sometimes walk for 2-3 hours. It's an automatic thing. When you walk more, you want to walk further and longer and more. It's also because you want to keep delivering new stuff, and that requires that you sometimes just do, you know, go further. Because the thing is, you always start at the station, at a station, and then from there you have to go to new places. So yeah. So, a question to the people watching the premiere. What do you prefer on my channel? Do you prefer a walk every day, but then 30 minutes? Or would you prefer 1 hour, 1.5 hour walks, or even longer, 2-hour walks, but then 2-3 times a week? What would you prefer? Maybe I do a poll in the community page, but I'm really curious what you guys think. So let me know, because I sometimes think maybe I should do 3 walks a week only, so every second day, but then much longer ones. Or another option is I do very long walks, but I split them into 2. So I do, like, for example, now I could do a 1.5 hour, 2-hour walk, but I upload it 2 days in a row. So actually, I do, like, let's say Fridhemsplan part 1 and Fridhemsplan part 2, like that. So let me know what you guys think. I'm just trying to think, you know, what's the best for me, what's the best for you guys, the best for the channel, what gives me the most exposure. It's like a balance that I'm trying to maintain, you know, all the time. So now we are arriving at Fridhemsplan station. So I think here at the crossing it's time to round up today's video. It was a fun one. I talked a lot, I must say, even more than usual. And now it's time for coffee soon. And maybe something to eat because I'm hungry. So, thanks everyone for watching this walk here from Kungsholmen. I give you a thumbs up, and I hope you will give me a thumbs up as well on YouTube. And I'll see you all tomorrow on a new adventure. Bye bye.